go, guys. Welcome. Episode 18, dude. Episode 18 in the flesh. There's an ice cream man in the background.
I have the world's loudest ice cream man. Drives by at this time, just
We
about this
knew he
time
was
every single
coming
day.
too. We should have waited like 5 minutes.
The most obnoxious ice cream man. Blares his
Sometimes
loud
it's
music, and then he doesn't even stop when you run out there.
Blaster.
Oh,
It's in his route.
crazy.
Crazy is a good term. Maybe for the year, huh? We've talked about using it a lot this season, but another crazy week. I think there were 7 teams this week that were able to get an upset win. They were the underdog in their matchup, but still, which is huge this late into the season. You know what I mean? A lot of playoff teams that are already locked into playoff positions are losing games right now. Pretty crazy.
Some great Thanksgiving games, and then Sunday was pretty much a dud, really.
Yeah.
Till Sunday night game, and the Monday night game was, some blowouts, some good ones, some upsets, some eliminations.
Yeah, people did get eliminated. Yep. He talked about the good games on Thanksgiving. Yeah, Thanksgiving, that was first time it's ever occurred on Thanksgiving Day, or I guess in the same day, where every single team that played that game was the underdog in the matchup, and they were able to get the W. So Packers, Cowboys, and Bengals all were eating turkey at the end of the games. Different ways of eating turkey. I found out that there are
questionable ways of eating
questionable
turkey.
ways is the correct. This right here is not what you use to hold a turkey. I'll tell you that right now. For those wondering what I'm holding up, it is my fist. If you saw Ferguson from the Cowboys, that man fisted a turkey and was passing it around, letting old lineman and D lineman take bites
off of
his fist. And then he ran like that with his fist all the way to the locker room.
He's excited, man.
It was cool.
He obviously wasn't hungry because he wasn't eating it.
Yeah, I like that tradition. It's a cool one that they do. Or
no,
winners come down, eat some turkey.
Didn't was it Joe Burrow said I'm not eating that?
It wasn't to the turkey. He was talking about the Baltimore Crabs.
Okay, yeah.
They had Baltimore Crabs. They had some food for both teams.
They showed
Cincinnati chili and
They showed them making the crabs, and crabs look bomb, man.
They did. They look like soft shell. They look like soft shell, but the lady said no, they were hard. Look, if they were soft, that man probably would have.
They showed them making them during the game.
Take a little bite at a crime. Just some takeaways from this weekend. The Bears solidified themselves as a contender, beating the Philadelphia Eagles with their offensive line just being a major part, helping them get that win in the game. And Chicago was able to beat a strong NFC contender. You know what I mean? A former Super Bowl team coming off a loss, which doesn't lose much. We all picked Philly, and I don't think I did. I think you and I did, and Bryce picked the Bears. Yeah. But still, it's everyone I talked to except for Bears fans picked the same thing. So.
And for those of you wondering, Bryce isn't here because he's getting his hair bleached right now.
That is not why he's not here.
As we speak, he's gonna have frosted tips next time you guys see him.
Oh, man is fighting for his life over there, and the cold's hitting him like crazy. He went from Cali to Reno, and he's fighting for it. The winter just started. He's sick today, so he ain't gonna be here.
The second one he's missed, man. We're gonna have to, bench him for a series or something.
Blake said to call him in for the show if we need to. The problem is he knows nothing about football. He said today he's put a story on his Snapchat that some Cardinals players showed up to the school that he works at, and he's like, "Well, wish I could have talked to them because they came through security and I know nothing about football." I was like, "That's when you got the pod." No clue. I was like, "That's when you talk about the pod, bro." Say, I have a segment on a podcast where I do a weekly pit. You know what I mean?
You thought guys were showing up to do maintenance in Cardinals jerseys or something?
Yep. Broncos take the AFC top seed, being 10-2 now. Close win against the Commanders in overtime. But hard fought game. That was a good game to watch. I enjoyed that
Well,
one. Marcus Mariota is a fucking wild card, dude.
Patriots have that number 1 seed. Or 11
Are
and
they
2.
tied? Are they? Oh, it's because of the bye.
After last night.
Because of the bye, yeah.
I just didn't want you to get roasted later. So
Not worried about that, bro. Somehow the Broncos keep winning games, so everyone knows that. That's not a shock.
no.
Lions evolving offense. Their offense were able to show some evolution. Just kind of back to life, really. Is that's kind of word under Dan Campbell making the play calls. I really thought he was a defensive guy, and he's out there making the offensive plays. So I'm not sure if that's kind of the way it needs to go, but it worked for them. They got a guy like Jahmyr Gibbs on the team. It's going to work out pretty good. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah, Gibbs and Amon-Ra. I mean, and you got Jameson too. He had a good game. He's kind of that guy that either has a big game or doesn't really do much. But I mean, you got Gibbs who could easily put up 200 scrimmage yards a game, depending on what's going on. So, he took over
with him taking over. I noticed that less shotgun plays were being called. They were doing a lot more under center, play action, handoffs, things like that. This was kind of what I noticed with him making the play calling.
I mean, it makes sense. You got a guy like Gibbs, and why wouldn't you key around that and try to get some play action and do some trick plays also? But what he took over play calling duties like 4 weeks ago or something.
Last week was the first one, and this was the second.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I remember.
I thought it was a while ago.
They may have had a bye in between. Them two.
Because they came out and rolled. And dropped
100%.
like 40 points the first time he took over, and then after that they started losing games again. So I don't know if it's really working.
Might be the third, yeah.
But I mean, they still got good players to do it, regardless.
They need to win some games, though. That division's not getting any easier. So, Bills' explosive offense. Josh Allen rebounded with another huge performance. Scoring touchdowns with the win over the Steelers. After struggling the week before, he had a great week, bad week, great week, bad week. It's kind of the pattern that a lot of these teams that should have it together are kind of doing this year. Broncos are another one. They just are getting lucky at the end of their games and winning them. That's the difference. Myles Garrett, he was able to get a sack right at the end of the game. Him and Trent Williams battled the entire game. But you notice that the other team, right? Every time he moved to one side, they would move over to one side, and you see him running back and forth on defense to get him to not be able to set, so they couldn't run the play.
Do what you got to do, man.
It's that Megatron treatment on defense is crazy.
Yeah,
you never thought you'd see the day. But a lot of his sacks come from that. They're double teaming him, and the play breaks down on the other side away from him, and they roll out back to the other way, and he beats that double team, or they stop double teaming him, and he's just sitting there waiting to make a tackle.
No.
So
hard to stop. Maybe you need a double team and then chip with the running back or something too. It still probably won't work.
The man's a beast on a mission this year to break the record. So Texans and Colts was a good one. Texans defense was a major part of that game to kind of hold the Colts high-powered offense to kind of really nothing in that game. It sucks to say it, but on Daniel Jones' best season with the Giants, he started out 7-1 or 5-2 or something like that, and then just went 1-5 for the next 5 games. It's kind of what he's doing right now with the Colts, which is crazy. I know he's injured and he's not 100%, which is crazy that him not at 100% is still better than whoever they have sitting in the back of it. I know Richardson. Yeah. I think Richardson's hurt, right? He's not even available.
I don't think so. But I mean, if he's playing that well and it looks like you're going to make playoffs, why are you playing him? Well, I guess it doesn't matter. It's weird. He's got a fractured fibula, if anybody doesn't know, and he was playing that game against the Texans. So
which isn't rare for something like Daniel Jones. In college, he played with a hurt He was hurt significantly too, and I don't know if you heard about it. Like his friends from college, they develop um, like padding and equipment and things like that. So he used one in college and like help him get through playing at Duke, got him drafted as high as he did. You know what I mean? And this game on his shin, he wore a plate as well that was made from his friend's company as well. So it's cool that he's like promoting that, and that's what's helping him be able to play. But you can see him be super gingerly on that leg.
Yeah, it just seems like, in that type of sport, a fractured something in your leg isn't ideal and you wouldn't want to be out there playing.
No.
But and yes, he was very hesitant and he babied it a lot. And then they tried to, what was it, tush push or something?
Yeah, with Stewart.
And then he fumbled it and Jonathan Taylor picked it up and then Daniel Jones went over there to push him and it's like, what are you doing, dude? He jumped back immediately. He's like, "Oh wait, I got a fractured fibula."
He like put two legs and started to like dip his soldier, and then like, whoa.
No. So I think it's crazy that he's playing, but I mean,
if you don't have a 100% healthy Richardson behind him, I get it. You know what I mean? Wow. Like, you want to keep winning. You're no longer in the lead of the conference. You know what I mean? You're gonna have to do something to make it. Houston's playing a little bit better now, so it's not gonna be as easy as it was probably 4 or 5 weeks ago, where it was looking like. You know what I mean? Some player performances. Jahmyr Gibbs was just so fast. If he doesn't get touched in those first two lines, like through the linebacker, it's a wrap. You ain't catching him. Him running full speed one way versus defenders coming this way and then having to turn and catch up to him, they're not. It's not happening. And then Matthew Stafford, just his timing and his ability to get the ball to these receivers is incredible this year. You know what I mean? He's having an MVP season. They did get a loss in that game, but he still looked good. Like they that offense is very, very dominant lately. I think the defense is what probably took a lax against the Panthers this week. You know what I mean? That's classic mistake playing against a scrubby team. But Rico Dowdle's no longer the guy there. Hubbard back. They're kind of by committee, and I saw a lot of Hubbard.
Yeah, he had a good game.
He did have a good game, but
it's his first good game since he's been back.
It just sucks for Dowdle.
Yeah. He's probably gonna, he's gonna take over the lead back again. Dowdle's still gonna be there. They're still gonna get him in there based on how explosive he's been this year. Yeah. So if you have them in fantasy, just expect a timeshare. But pretty sure Hubbard's gonna be the guy again.
Yeah. And another standout performance by the Seattle Seahawks defense. Granted, their last 2 weeks they have played against some bum ass teams. Okay, you know that. The Vikings quarterback I didn't think it got worse than JJ, and somehow it did. He looked like Nate Peterman out there, just throwing shit. Or what was that guy from the Titans last year? He like threw a stupid ass pick. Like he was about to get tackled, he just threw it right to the fucking defender, like trying to throw it away. Dude just did the same shit. He underhand tossed it right to the fucking defender.
That was terrible.
God, like take the sack, dude. You got to learn. Like be smart. It's terrible.
Do you know to see? That guy was an undrafted free agent rookie. So I think he bounced around.
There's so many people that they could have. Why is he the backup?
I don't know. He's got experience. I mean, he had quite a few years playing in college. I think his last college was UCLA, or he went somewhere after that. But I was excited, like when he came in the game, and he threw that first play action. Like, it was a nice pass. I was like, okay, this guy might be legit.
The problem is he's too telling. Like he's at that. Yeah. He's not at that level yet. Where a couple plays he's gonna have success, and good defensive coordinators are gonna just. You shut him down real quick.
I think he threw some good passes. I mean, Addison and Justin Jefferson dropped quite a few passes there in the beginning, which didn't help him out. Will Levis is who I was thinking of. Is that who you meant?
Yeah, it was Will Levis.
So yeah, I thought he was gonna like come in and do something decent or tape worthy and get him in the conversation, but it doesn't look like that.
Yeah, no, doesn't. Like you said at the beginning of the game when you first said something, he was texting me and Bryce in the game, and he texted us, and I was like, "Yeah, it doesn't look bad." And then like a couple like series later, Bryce was like, "Yeah, maybe he's not the guy."
Is after that pig.
It was, yeah. Bengals enter the game against the Ravens with a 3-8 record. We were able to upset the Ravens, 32-14. They look their offense just looked good with Joe Burrow. Like him probably taking that extra. Did he take that extra week? Or did he play that week before? He took an extra week.
He took the extra week.
Yeah, I think it helped. You know, what I mean, it helped him be just more 100% and confident in the pocket and decision making. Don't get me wrong, Joe Flacco can sling it with the best of them, but I think Burrow has a little bit more control over that offense. He's a little bit more dynamic. He can move a little bit more than Flacco can. And they just look good against a really good Ravens team. I think the Ravens defense they're still injured. They're not 100%, obviously, so that's going to play a factor, but they're still the Ravens defense. You see it week in and week out. They're applying pressure to teams. They're not letting teams run on them all game long, and that was the case. The problem is the Bengals aren't a running team, so.
And then he could be 100%, but there's still discomfort there. He was wearing a special shoe with plating in it.
Oh, yeah, he was taking it off every time.
Yeah, switching off into some Skechers or something on the sideline between offensive series. But I don't know what the hell the Ravens are doing, man.
It's crazy.
You're playing the worst rush defense in the league. Where's Derrick Henry the second half of the first quarter and like all of the second quarter? Why are we not running the ball with this guy against the worst rush defense? Makes no sense.
They got behind him at the beginning just from that, and they could play catch up the rest of the game.
Yeah.
Hopefully the Ravens turn around.
Justice Hill in that game.
Yeah, really. Hopefully they turn around. They are currently the division leaders right now, but Cincinnati's 3-1 in division games this year. So if they keep beating the rest of the division and it's close, they're gonna, you know what I mean? They're gonna take that division win. So
well, they'll play again in 2 weeks, I think.
Yeah.
And they also have to play the Steelers in that time too. AFC North is going to have a crazy finish.
Steelers are beat up right now, though, too.
Mm-hmm. And you could potentially have somebody from the AFC North with a losing record make playoffs this year. Crazy.
Oh, easily can happen. So it used to be the NFC East, but
yeah.
Broncos and Commanders on Sunday night, close game we talked about. Broncos were able to get out that 1-point victory. Redskins or Commanders went for 2 at the end. What do they have? They have nothing to lose at this game. You know what I mean? They're not going to go for a tie, but went for 2, and Benito off the edge, man.
Mm-hmm.
He almost mistimed it. He was on his way down when he tipped it, which is even crazier.
And who was that? Rodriguez was wide open,
butt naked,
in the flat, running back flat.
Mm-hmm.
They would have won.
Yep, game winner. He would have walked in. But nope, Benito has been playing out of his mind this season. For helping the Broncos defense just look really good and getting them through some of these close games. That very well easily could have been a tie. Like, you know what I mean? The way they were playing, how much time left in that game? If they would have went for 1 and tied it up, like I don't see either team scoring again.
Right.
So.
And then it was cool that game in particular to see Alex Singleton, linebacker on the Broncos, come back and suit up and play.
He was out for like 3 weeks, huh?
Yeah. So, did you hear the story about him?
No.
He had I think he had a random drug test for the NFL, and they found his testosterone levels were extremely high. So you automatically think he's taking PEDs or something. So I believe they just went with that, and they're like, okay, like you're off the team. And then somebody there said, hey, you know, this could also be a sign of testicular cancer.
Oh, no.
So he goes and gets checked out. Guess what? He has testicular cancer. And I think it was just a few weeks before that game, he had it removed.
And then just came back and played.
And then came back and played.
And that man is involved in every play. Have you ever seen that man play on that Broncos defense? If the play's ending, he's there. He's at that play. I'm curious to see how many miles that man runs a game.
Yeah, he's definitely a leader on that defense, and it'll just be, their defense is already great, so having him back, they'll be all right. But it's a crazy story to hear about him.
Yeah, that is wild. What game did we not talk about? We talked about Packers, Lions, Chiefs, Cowboys. We didn't really talk about it. We talked about the Cowboys getting the win, but we only talked about the game.
That was a fun one.
It was a fun one. A couple of these plays that are, I know you hate it, but Patrick Mahomes makes these plays that are just crazy. Like only him. Like there's no other one else that I see make these types of plays that are playing right now. Eli Manning used to find himself in some of those situations where he just somehow get the hell out of a pocket. He's nowhere near as athletic as Patrick Mahomes, but like that's what he was doing. He was able to get outside the pocket, break a couple tackles, jump, and then find someone every single time to kind of get them back into the game. So I was glad to see the Cowboys kind of get the win over the Chiefs. That game was probably more important for the Cowboys to win than it was for the Chiefs. I think the Chiefs had one more leeway game that they could have lost before they're now in a must-win situation. But they needed to win regardless. You know what I mean? The Chargers are now rolling a little bit better, and
the Cowboys, within 4 or 5 days, beat both teams that won the Super Bowl last year.
Yep, Eagles and Chiefs.
And Cowboys fans that are watching, listening, how late did you guys stay up partying on Thanksgiving after that? I'm just curious. I know some of y'all probably didn't even go to sleep.
They had to party enough to get them through because they're not going to win a playoff game this year. Or maybe even make it. Do they ever? Like, what are we? It's the Cowboys. It's what they do. They get there and they don't win. They did it with Tony Romo. They do it with Dak Prescott. It's what they do.
I'm gonna say the same thing to the Bears, because I know we got some Bears fans that didn't like what we picked for them to lose.
Doesn't matter who I pick. The opposite team's gonna flood my TikTok chat, bro.
All this bear down, blah blah blah. Shut up, man. Like, you didn't think you were gonna have 200-yard rushers that game.
It don't come till after the game. No. It's always like that, bro.
You guys knew you were gonna lose that game. Then all of a sudden you had 200-yard rushers, and now it's all bear down and this and that.
First time they've had 200-yard rushers since before Walter Payton.
Yeah, you can
keep
Barry
that. Sanders. Yeah.
Keep that bear down stuff to a bare minimum.
I concur. Okay, get the hell out of here with that shit. Take your win, move on. More power to you. I'm glad you guys are getting these close wins. Ben Johnson had his shirt off, dancing in the locker room after the dub.
I saw that.
I'm happy for y'all. I'm not a hater at all by any means. No. I just thought the Eagles were going to win the game. That's you know what I mean? They don't lose back-to-back games. And they did this game, but they don't statistically. Like they don't. It just doesn't happen. So in Philly, last time I picked, we all four picked the Lions in Philly again in Philly. Everyone, the Eagle fans, flooded the comments after the game ended. So it is what it is. I'm expecting y'all to come. I was talking to the owner of the sandwich shop I used to work at today. I walked in and he goes, "Dude, what happened with the Phillies pick?" I goes, I don't want to fucking hear it. I was like, it doesn't matter who I pick. The opposite teams are flooding my comments. He's like, that might be the way to go. Just pick the team you think's going to lose, and then you'll get the people coming back and viewing your podcast and viewing the thing. I was like, that is what's happening, because on TikTok, it shows you when someone views your profile. If they view your video and comment or like whatever, it doesn't tell you they view the profile. Motherfuckers are coming back to our profile, typing it in the search bar to come back and talk their shit, which is fine. Give me the views, give me the comments. I'll take them.
We're here for it, man.
But it's funny. He pointed that out today. I was like, you know what? That is a funny. I did notice that. That's every time on a Monday or Sunday at the end of the week. You know what I mean? That's got 15, 20, 25 views in that on those days. I'm like, wait a minute. Y'all just came here just to come find those videos to talk shit on. And then old videos resurface.
Not a valid theory though, man, because Blake was starting to pick teams thinking that way, and it didn't work for
Yeah,
him.
I know. So
Just luck, I guess. But yeah, Bears fans. Who's the other team we were
keep
talking
it
about?
to a bare
Yeah,
minimum
bare
is fucking
minimum.
hilarious.
I ain't even have to write that one. That just came to me. It was good, huh?
That was
I
good.
saw that, man. It's like you guys had no clue, man. You guys were probably sweating bullets before that Black Friday game.
Somebody did it today. Like somebody commented
Yeah.
today. Like, what are we doing? Get out of here. Get out of my DMs. Jacksonville versus Tennessee. Jacksonville again. Flip flop. They look good. Trevor Lawrence didn't look as good. I think he needed a bigger bounce back game. But Jacoby Myers is their new number one over there. Like you said in our text, does Brian Thomas even play on the team anymore?
No, you barely ever see him out there.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
So, ETN looked good. He didn't do nothing crazy. I think they're starting to use that other guy. What's his name?
Tootin.
Starting to use Tootin a little bit more. I see it. Why they were able to get rid of Tank. You know what I mean? They were able to get rid of Tank because they had Tootin right there. And they knew one of them wasn't going to get any action. So,
but I mean, if you had either one of those guys, I mean, you're set pretty well. I think both of those guys are. I
would have kept both of them and traded ETN.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Go trade your number one and go get some pieces, and you got two guys that are dogs.
Yeah, both of them. I mean, Tank Bigsby's he's not getting the playing time in Philly, but when he touches the ball, he's making the most of it. He can run through.
It's helping that Saquon's not having the year he had last year.
Oh, yeah.
Like Saquon you couldn't give it to anyone else last year. Like, you know what I mean? Now that they're starting to use Saquon more. Teams are starting to key in on that, take it away from takes. When takes come in, they're like, oh, they're gonna pass now. He runs it down their throat, and he runs it hard too. What did Bryce say? Do a nice block though for Myers. Who did?
I think
Brian Thomas.
Or no,
yeah. Probably Brian Thomas Jr. Yeah.
Yeah, he's there, and you see him blocking on run plays, but then it's like a passing down, and you don't see Brian Thomas on the field. It's like, what the hell are we doing?
Hey, Dad, what's a glue guy? Drafted in the top 2-3 rounds of every fantasy league, out here making blocks.
Yeah.
That's how he's producing on the team. Hey, you do you, boo-boo.
Been a rough year for him if you have him in fantasy, man. I'm one of those people.
I wanted to just throw him off my team.
I do too, but as soon as you drop someone like him, someone's gonna pick him up and he's gonna go off the rest of the year.
I tried trading him, even low, and no one wanted him. Yeah, BTJ.
Bryce wanted to trade you for him.
Yeah, but he wanted my best player. Like, no, wait, that's someone else. He wanted to give me like some. He wanted to give me McConkey. McConkey just got his first touchdown in like 8 weeks. Like, get out of here.
Hey, that McConkey's gotten more points than Brian Thomas Jr. every week, except for like 2 of them.
Probably not every week, but yeah, you're right.
There's like 2 weeks.
I would have won the trade.
You would have.
Saints Dolphins, surprisingly a pretty good game. Considering they're both trash, so it made sense.
Saints had a chance, dude. I thought they were gonna do it.
Dude, Tyler's making a case. He's probably gonna be the day one starter next year.
Yep. That's the game.
That's the game.
I remember. Now. I remember now. We were texting about this. NFL. We got to do something about this tush push theatrical BS, man. Like Saints, what is it? 29 seconds left. You have to score a touchdown. And it's 4th down. Let's do a tush push. You have one timeout or no timeouts. What are we thinking? What are you doing?
Just run it.
And then you get stopped. And it's so stupid, man. Mark my words. Tush push is ruining offensive play calling.
The NFL allowed owners to take a vote if they want to get rid of it or not.
And they missed it by 2.
They chose not to get rid of it, yeah.
2 votes.
So now I think what could happen is an alteration of the rule. Maybe it can only be used in certain parts of the field or like certain times of the field, like kind of, or you have to announce how you're gonna, you know what I mean, like how the onside kicks and things like that. Like I think there should be some rules on how you're gonna use it. You can't take it completely out of the game. I don't think you've seen what's his name from Baltimore run that fake one and take it to the crib for 45. Like, you know what I mean? That's there's ways that teams can make it and use it, but I feel like it needs to be like a This player is reporting eligible, like something that shows everyone like that. Obviously, you see the tush push, but referees cannot figure out who's jumping off sides and if they're jumping off sides.
No.
It's clear as fucking day, and they're not calling it. Like
They
there's something needs to be
yeah.
done.
There was like 2 weeks where they were calling everybody on it, and then that kind of went away, and they
Yeah,
weren't
the
calling
week
anybody.
1 and week 2.
Yeah. After that, it was like their wrist got tired for throwing flags or something, I guess, and it just okay.
Well, they got tired. Well, to be honest, all they had to disc coach, all they had to do was he's offside, and they're like, "Fuck, god damn it, I fucking missed it." You know what I mean? And they're probably sick of that shit.
Who's the team that's gonna bring back the fullback?
Somebody did it
and just let them run it up the middle. Not a tush push formation.
No,
just,
not a tush push.
Old
not
school.
Tush push. Who was it?
Yeah, I agree with Bryce.
Just remove it. Yeah.
Remove it.
Yeah. They're not,
you remove
they
it,
won't.
and then
That's
the Eagles are dog shit if you remove it. So they won't remove it.
I gotta look it up. It's gonna bother the shit out of me. There is a team using a fullback. They're like passing to him out of the backfield, or he's lining up as the sole running back sometimes, and like, but he's like a fullback and playing like a fullback role, not really playing the H-back role, like pass protection. He's like up behind the lineman. Yeah, is it the Chargers?
And it's not Juszczyk?
No,
on the Niners.
I want to say it was a team with red, but
I know the Ravens have a big dude too. I forget his name.
It might be the Niners.
Juszczyk.
No, but they have somebody else like Bournemouth or something like that. Ashton Villa. Can't figure out who it is.
Right.
Yeah, one of the teams.
Throwing teams
just throwing shit out, dude. The Chargers got one big white boy.
Hoping something sticks.
I'll see it and it's gonna fucking remember. But yeah, I seen them. They even talked about it like that. Like, oh, look at them using the fullback. It may even been the Broncos. Yeah, the Broncos. They're one of the few teams that have a fullback even on their roster. So,
well, yeah, there's a few teams.
Bryce.
The Ravens use a fullback. But that's what I'm talking about. Like, get away from this tush push stuff and just, go smash mouth, fullback power up the gut.
I mean, yeah, I agree. I liked it. The Peyton Hillis of the world, the Mike Allstotts, the Lorenzo Neals, like, you know what I mean? Like this. Mike Tolbert was a running back, but come on, let's be honest.
No.
He could have played fullback for Jonathan Stewart and D'Angelo Williams back in the Carolina days, and they would have been nice. So I'm getting this like so I can tell it to Blake. But yeah, that's all I got for the games.
Nice.
Yeah. I guess there's two more that I didn't talk about. Falcons Jets.
Crazy one.
Crazy one. Been a little back and forth. I think Kirk Cousins is not doing what he could be doing with his opportunity here. You know what I mean? Because he's getting paid to sit there and not play. Don't get me wrong. A lot of money by the Falcons. But I'm sure he wants to play. So coming out and playing the game he's playing against, the way he's playing against the teams like the Jets and, you know what I mean, whoever they played last week. And I think they lost last week too. That's 2 weeks in a row. What are we doing? Like these are games we should be winning. I think it's coaching. I think they need a more competent head coach. Don't get me wrong. I like what's his name, Raheem Morris. Love him. Great dude. Awesome for the team. He's a player's coach and all, but I don't think he has that niche that the head coach needs to kind of like control that team and get them to that next level. You know what I mean? I think he's too buddy, and it's not like a Vrabel where he's going to be your buddy, but he's going to talk shit and call you out. Like, I don't think Raheem Morris is doing that. So, and I think that could be a factor for that team because they got the pieces.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Falcons is kind of a disappointment this year, but I know I said it before. I think they're going to be fine with their defensive rookies this year. Their defense is going to get better. They got to figure out that QB situation, though, for sure. Penix kind of let me down, too. I thought he was going to be, a high-level guy, kind of like Bo Nix when he first started, but not looking good so far.
trying to see how long this dude played in the league.
The fullback on the Ravens is Patrick Ricard.
Yeah.
Monster.
I knew about him already. That's not who I was talking about. It's like another team was. They don't use him that much anymore. But Nick Folk, player of the game for the Jets, hit a 54-yard field goal to win it. The coach in the locker room, he said he was giving away a game ball. He's like, giving away the game ball this week. I played with this guy. And then everyone knew exactly who he was talking about when he said that. Nick Folk is 41 years old.
Still got it.
Place kicker. He has played for the Jets. He has played for the Cowboys, the Patriots, and the Tennessee Titans. So kind of a journeyman in terms of a kicker, but probably up there in terms of points scored in NFL history. You know what I mean? Kickers usually are. So
it was
crazy.
A fun game. Not what I thought was going to happen.
Hell no, not at all.
But
another fun game that I also didn't. I mean, this is the outcome I thought was going to happen, but I think it was going to be this close. The Buccaneers and the Cardinals. Buccaneers looked like they were going to kind of take it there at the beginning, and Cardinals were able to kind of make a comeback and make it close there at the end. Jacoby Brissett is just a slinger, man. Him and Trey McBride is a disgusting duo.
They had a chance there too at the end.
Yeah, at the end.
Just some bad throws, bad play calling. That last minute kind of just threw their chance away. They completed 2 passes and went like 3 yards. So unfortunate for them.
Yeah. All right. Do you want to do injuries real quick? We'll do Bryce's injuries.
Sure.
All right. Justin Herbert, left hand, getting surgery today on his non-throwing hand. Could miss a week, but also could play. They have a bye, don't they?
No,
they already had theirs. I know this is the last week of buys. This is the last week of buys. There are a couple teams that have one.
So that's if you're looking for somebody, maybe Trey Lance. He'll be starting if he doesn't play.
Same kind of situation. Usually quarterbacks that have issues this season with their offhand have missed a week. So they missed a week and then they're back the next week after that. So he could miss. Do you see when Max Crosby just shoved him to the ground? And then afterwards, Max Crosby went up to him trying to dab him up, and Herbert was like, "Fuck, I don't want to dab you up." And Max was like, "No, fucking dab me up, dude." You were yelling in my face, and so I pushed you because of that. Like, you bullied him into dabbing him up. Aaron Jones, left shoulder, he could play still, so just keep an eye on that if you have him in your roster. He looked good coming back the last couple weeks, kind of picking up steam each week. Getting a little bit better here and there. In terms of how bad that Vikings offense looked, he was kind of the bright piece this last weekend. Tyrone Tracy, he left with a hip injury and did not return. I saw a thing on him today. He's going to be day to day. Going forward, he screamed in his ear. Yeah.
You would no, you wouldn't.
Herbert's big. You look like Max Crosby. Yeah, you will, but you don't look like Max Crosby. Sorry, everyone doesn't know what the hell we're talking about.
Justin Herbert's like twice your size, though. He would have punched you.
Dylan Sampson, calf injury. He is doubtful for this upcoming week. Amon-Ra St. Brown, ankle. He is also doubtful. He's looking to probably missing like 2 weeks.
That's a big one.
Yeah. Marvin Harrison Jr., heel. He is questionable this week. I think they're going to make a decision on Wednesday. I think I was looking to see. He did not practice today. Tomorrow they're going to see if he can get some practice in. Parker Washington, also questionable with a hip injury. Kyron Williams, ankle injury, left the game but did return at the end of the game. But I would monitor it going forward. That adrenaline kicked back in. They want to come back. So I would monitor it. They're in no position where they need to kind of push anything. He could miss a week and be fine. And then Woody Marks with the foot injury, he was able to return, but for some reason they're using the shit out of Chubb lately. Have you noticed that?
It was weird.
Oh, so, but yeah,
I mean, he got a tutty though, so
Yeah, correct. He did.
Huh?
He did. Mike Evans could be back this week,
Crazy.
which is crazy. I think he's rushing back because this might be it. I don't think
Yeah.
you know what I mean? I think he's trying to finish off his career strong. I don't think he has another year in him. If he does, sick. That'd be dope. I think the league with Mike Evans is a cool league. I enjoy watching his matchups with Marshawn Lattimore over the years and just watching him play. You know, I mean, he's a big play receiver. So
I think
it'd be cool
he
to see
needs
him back.
I think he needs to time it though. I mean, Bucks are in the driver's seat of that division, so I wouldn't want them rushing back to get in the game if they could win some games and lock
I
up
would
a
try to,
playoff.
if I were him, I would try to come back just to get a little game speed back, but not
yeah.
play whole games. Be on maybe like a snap count or something like
Yeah,
that.
that would make sense.
Trey Benson also could potentially be making a comeback this week. Amarion Hampton has been taken off the IR. He's not listed as playing, but he could potentially come back depending on how his rehab has been going.
He's practice eligible, but I don't know if he's practiced yet.
I don't think so.
Him and Trey Benson are going to be up in the air with what they do or what they get designated as.
Yeah.
I'd love to have Omarion Hampton back for playoffs, though.
Oh, 100%. I have him on one of mine. T. Higgins as well. I think he is coming back this week, so
probably
should be able to see him. So cool. Appreciate Bryce with the injuries.
Some other player news. Not that it means much, but the Broncos signed wide receiver Elijah Moore to their practice squad.
I can see that.
And Adam Thielen was picked up by the Steelers.
That's actually not bad for them.
No, they need help in the receiver room. Is he the answer? No.
So
can he help? Yes.
Yeah. So I guess him and his team approached the GM for the Vikings and said, "Hey, like, sick being back here, but I kind of want this is going to be my last hurrah, so I kind of want to go and play. Like, I'm not playing here. Can you release me so that I can go get picked up by somebody else and play?" So this was a him decision. They didn't just not release him just to release him. He got asked to be released.
And that's good for him. I mean, that was less than 24 hours, and he got picked up by a team that will use him.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought Carolina was gonna go back and get him. That would have been the coolest shit ever. Where they traded for a 4th-round pick for him and then re-signed him off waivers.
On top of them picking up Thielen, they also mutually parted ways with Darius Slay.
I did see that. Is that the spot?
The spot? What do you mean?
The roster spot on the 53?
Yeah, I think so.
Before we do fantasy, do you want to talk about the shit you were talking about? Playoff teams?
Oh, okay, yeah. So most leagues that we're all playing in, most people play in, standard, this is probably your last week to secure a playoff spot, right? Some people, I've been eliminated in one league already after last week. You might have already been eliminated. Or what's most likely, because in all my other leagues, it's like 4 or 5 people tied at 7-6 or 8-4, whatever, fighting for that last spot.
And a 6 and 7 person sitting there not eliminated, waiting to take you by points 4.
Yeah. So if you needed a little assurance or hope, these are some top players that are rostered that are on playoff teams, like teams in Sleeper, ESPN, Yahoo, whatever. Number 1 is Jonathan Taylor. He's on 72.3% of playoff teams already. Right,
I believe that.
Right behind him, Christian McCaffrey, who's leading the league in scoring. Jonathan Taylor second. McCaffrey's on 71.9% of teams. After that is JSN on 71%. HN is on 63.5% of teams in the playoffs. Wait for this one. So what? That's 4. The number 5 spot. Trey McBride on 63.3% of playoff teams.
The number 1 overall pick. And just for reference back on the thing, that person that picked the number 1 did make the playoffs.
Yeah. And then just one more for fun. Jahmyr Gibbs is on 62.2%.
See, I thought he'd be higher on the list.
Right after Gibbs is Bijan Robinson.
And he's even had a couple slow weeks.
Yeah. He's had many a slow week. I've got him too, and it sucks.
That's just how dominant he's been in some of his games. Like it's super good or super bad.
So
no free shout-outs.
Maybe that doesn't help you. Maybe it gives you a little hope because maybe you have one of those guys. Maybe you have 2. If you have 2 of those guys, you're probably gonna be all right. Maybe. But this last week,
I don't have 2 of any of those guys, but
I think I do have 2. I do have 2 of those guys in your league, Gibbs and McBride. But I'm in a playoff spot now. Got matchups coming up this week, and it's a 4-way tie for the last 2 spots.
I'm gonna look at that real quick while we're talking about it. We don't talk about this league too much, but it's too good to not. So right now, Alonzo, you, and Blake are all sitting at 8 wins. Alonzo with this tie is ahead of you guys.
That's so stupid.
And Cole is sitting at 7-6, not eliminated. My thing is, if Alonzo, you, or Blake play each other, then that could be beneficial for Cole.
Yeah.
So let me check real quick. You play Nicholas. Oh, Blake kindly. No, they don't. Oh, Cole plays Alonzo.
Oh, shit.
So Cole could, essentially bump Alonzo from 4th to out of the playoffs if you 2 win and Alonzo loses and Cole outscores him by a lot, which Cole's team can.
Yeah. He just beat me last week.
Yeah. So that's going to get interesting next week. I'm already in. I'm in the 1 spot, but I kind of want to secure it, so I'm going to try hard.
So this is the week. Let us know if you guys are already eliminated, how you got eliminated, or if you're trying to fight for that last spot. I will say I hate being eliminated when the teams ahead of you need them to lose, and then you go look at their matchup and they're playing somebody that's not even setting their lineup. But you look at their bench, they would have beat them had they set it.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm going to be texting everyone to set their lineup this week.
Yeah, that drove me nuts.
Yep. Well, bottom 4 are getting sent down to the middle league, so next year. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna do that till next year. I'm not gonna, because no one has earned the right to move up. You know what I mean? So I'll wait until after. They're off the hook.
Take your last 4 championship winners and put them in the top.
Yeah, but it wouldn't do anything to the new people that I would have to replace. That, you know what I mean? What did the new people do to make it in? You know?
You gotta start somewhere.
But eso in the fucking bottom ones. Some free agent people, not free agent. Some I guess maybe free agent, fancy free agents. Some pickups this week. I got Devon Vele from the Saints.
Had a game last week.
Had a good game, available in 97.7 leagues.
Yeah, hasn't done anything until then.
Correct. But looks like a shell likes throwing in the ball. You know what I mean? At least in this last game, which is going to probably, with them getting rid of, what's his name? Shaheed. Somebody had to step up. So I'm glad somebody finally did. John Mechie from the Jets. We talked about it last week. Tyrod Taylor likes throwing that man the ball. He's still available in 59% of leagues. Chris Rodriguez available in same 59% of leagues. Krosky Merritt is still getting a lot of the red zone touches, but Rodriguez is getting a bulk of the carries throughout the game. I don't know what switched or what happened with Krosky Merritt or who he pissed off, but yeah, Rodriguez is getting a lot more. What we got over there?
Oh no, it's unfortunate.
I felt bad I beat her earlier. Some tight end action. Juwan Johnson from the Saints, available in about 26% of leagues. Brenton Strange from the Jacksonville Jaguars, available in about 55% of leagues.
Juwan Johnson, it's crazy. He's been on the waivers like every week. He's getting like 10 points a week, man. If you need somebody, maybe you have Hunter Henry, who's on a bye this week. Maybe that's the guy you go after.
Yep. Or Mason Taylor's there too, who Tyrod throws the ball to a lot.
Yeah.
Xavier Worthy. I don't know if he's worthy of a starting spot, but they just have too many weapons on that team, and he's not producing like he did last year. Last year he was taking the top off the ball over and over and over, and just not happening.
They don't give him the ball anymore. Don't pick up Worthy. Unless you're if you're absolutely desperate, trust me, I dropped him in 3
He's not available in a lot of leagues. You'd have to have him on your team to play him, but he's up there on my list of.
Until Rashee Rice gets injured again or misses time,
or arrested,
I would not, rely on Worthy.
It's just tight end heavy, dude. Colson Loveland, AJ Barner, Evan Ingram, even Isaiah Likely's kind of coming back alive. Darnell Washington's even getting a little bit more each week with the Steelers. Like there's players out there. If you're using Brock Wright from the Detroit, he just got hurt. He's going to be out a week. He's not on the list of injuries, but he's going to be out. So if you've been using him because you had to replace Laporta, you know what I mean? There's other tight ends out there you can go get.
Wow.
So that's all I got. I'm gonna look at Bryce's list if you got any.
Let's see.
He's got most of the same ones I have. He's got Adonai Mitchell on here. He was like next on my list. I just didn't see him. From the Colts, Adonai Mitchell. Blake Corum finally got in the end zone. Has been doing decent as a spell to Kyren Williams, but just hasn't scored. So it's good to see him get back in the end zone.
I think I mentioned Corum back in like week 7 or 8 or something as a stash guy, especially with Kyren Williams a little banged up that last game. And what Daniel said, they don't need him to win these next few games. Just be healthy for the playoffs. Maybe Blake Corum gets a little more increased snap count.
Yeah.
Or if Williams misses time altogether. So who's on the
Jets now?
Mechie? Oh no, Mitchell.
Adonai Mitchell. Yeah. Oh, he was the guy that got traded for. He's the one that went to bed a winning team and woke up a fucking losing team. A couple other tight ends that are on teams already, if you have not been playing them, that have kind of been getting a lot more looks lately. Zach Ertz and Harold Fannin. Both of them they've definitely increased in their production. Zach Ertz this year, at the beginning of the year, everyone thought he was going to not do anything. And it doesn't matter which quarterback of the two's in there, they utilize the shit out of Zach Ertz. So
they threw him the ball so many times Sunday night.
He had a touchdown
in
his hand that he dropped. Isaac Tesla. And then Samaje Perine. It's another one that that Bryce had.
I like that one too.
I do too.
He's been getting a lot more plays in the last few weeks, so.
Yeah. That's Browns?
Yeah. No. Bengals.
Bengals. I knew it was an orange. One of them orange colors. But yes, this should be the last week of bye weeks. So your team, who you're starting week in and week out shouldn't be changing this week. Like maybe a couple people with bye weeks. And if you're going into the if you're going into the playoffs, like don't try to switch it up now that you're going into the playoffs. You made it there. Use the people that are doing good. If you want to look up more people on that list, it doesn't just go to 6. There's more people on that list of people that are fantasy.
There's like 50 people on that list, and they got it over on ESPN.
Look at their matchups. Go look at their matchups. See who they're playing against. See their game logs, what they've done the last couple of weeks. Someone who is producing good with a new player on their team, like maybe roll with him because that's who the player is rolling with. You know what I mean? But that'd be the most I change. You know what I mean? Is the small adjustments that are happening already week to week.
And with the the last week to either make playoffs or miss it, these bye weeks are killer, man. You got the Patriots, Giants, 49ers, and the Panthers all on a bye week.
That's cool. Right now he has Drake May. So, Jackson Dart. So he's going to have to go replace Dart, whole new starting quarterback to on the line to make the playoffs against Zoe.
But, I mean, maybe you're on the bubble and you got McCaffrey and you're feeling good. Now he's on a bye week. Maybe you got Drake May, Kayshon Boutte,
I'm glad I
Henderson.
I have McCaffrey.
There's a lot of players on the Patriots right now that teams are going to be missing and they're going to be hurting.
All right. To the fantasy league.
That was a good week for me.
Did you see the sleeper app has snowflakes?
Yeah.
Very festive. Jesus.
Bless you.
All right. Weekly report for the HDH League. First place in scoring, Climate with 160.9. Chakura Ethan with 154.66 and Jenkins Peppers with 128.6.
Jenkins.
Look at him. Look at him go.
Boy's on the tear, and he's in the playoffs in the other league.
He did make the playoffs in the other league. I saw that.
All he had to do was set his damn lineup.
Best team, Skull 160. Worst team, Tricky. Man, the demise of Tricky is crazy, dude.
Been a bum week in and week out.
That's wild.
Players of the week, Jordan Love on Ethan's team with 25.76. Bijan Robinson on E-Money's team with 30.30.
Amon-Ra St. Brown on Climate's team with 35.2. Is that Amon-Ra? No, that's AJ Brown. Just kidding. I was like, that don't look like Amon-Ra. Brock Bowers on Ethan's team with 22.3. Myers, the kicker, on Javier's team with 19. And Jazzy's defense with a 32 burger. She's got Seattle.
Oh. That elite defense got 32 points?
Shut up. They're good, okay? We know.
Do you know?
Benchwarmers of the week.
On Jazzy's team, Patrick Mahomes with 29 points. Vidal on E-Money's team with 20.70. Terry McLaurin on E-Money's team also with 22. E-Money could have got a dub this week. Kicker with 4 points. Means his outscored his current kicker. Pitts on Jazzy's team with 15. And my team, I had the Ravens with 3.
Hey, they changed it. It wasn't tricky.
It wasn't tricky finally.
Least efficient manager this week was Jazzy. She was projected 157, or could have got 157 and only got 111.
Jenkins Peppers, highest points in a loss. So he put up 128.74 for third highest scoring, but got an L because he played Climate.
Oh, yeah, that sucks.
Lowest points in a win, he would have beat me this week. I got 105.84 over Tricky with 69. So snuck out of that one. I'd be fighting for a playoff spot this week.
No.
Biggest blowout, Ethan versus Rowe, 154.66 to 72.8. Oh,
suck it, Rowe.
Narrow victory. Oh, wait, E-Money Ballin did get a dub. He beat Bleach.
Hell yeah. We needed that.
Hell yeah. 121.5 to 110.
Purple people eaters go down.
Blake over there on a cruise ship, not saying his lineup probably.
Oh, yeah, that's probably what it was.
Overachiever of the week, Ethan was projected 123 and put up a 154.
Sometimes you have to.
Underachiever, Tricky was projected 124 and put up 69.
All right, Gronk.
Updated standings. I'm going to do it in the league one so it shows who clinched. There we go. Updated standings and have clinched playoffs, Climate, and Purple People leaders at 10 and 3. So that bumped him down to 2. Bleach would have been in the 1 seed. I'm the 3 seed and have also clinched, but that's it. 1, 2, and 3 have clinched.
That's everything what I was talking about. Those next 6 spots could all change and make or not make the playoffs.
Technically, the only person right now eliminated from the playoffs is Asher.
Yeah.
Everyone statistically can still somehow make it except for Asher, which is fucking wild.
That's crazy. I would have never guessed.
Like on mine, it shows only the 7th spot is first. Everyone 8 and down are eliminated. In this one, no. It's 11 still has a chance. That's crazy.
I would have never guessed, the first 2-3 weeks into this podcast league that this would be what it looked like going into the final week.
Yeah, realistically, if shit goes down, you and Bryce could both miss it.
Oh, it could. Probably will. My team's ass, dude. My team's been ass all year.
You play this week. I play Javier. I'm chilling. You play E-Money Ballin'.
Chilling.
Well, you just beat Bleach.
That's fine. I already looked at my projection.
Oh, and Bryce plays Tricky.
That bum better set his lineup.
Skull plays Jazzy. Not looking good for Jazzy. Asher plays against Jenkins, which is looking good for Jenkins.
Yeah.
And Bleach plays Rowe.
No, that game don't matter.
Nope. Crazy.
Nope.
Playoffs start in 8 days, 4 hours, and 39 minutes, and 25, 24, 23, 22 seconds. So, are you going to be ready? Have you been doing your homework? Not yet. I mean, I'm talking to the people, the chat.
Oh, yeah, chat.
Are y'all going to be ready? We've been talking about it week in, week out. We've been giving you numerous names to use. Some of you guys have been telling me you've been using them and you've been making the playoffs, and some of you have been using them and not making the playoffs. So it just depends on your matchups week to week. We talked about it. Oscar in my other league. Oh, I do have some Oscar locks to say too. Oscar in our other league was sitting in first place the whole season, the lowest scoring person, almost the lowest scoring person. So right now he's sitting in third place with like 1,500 points. If you know anything about fantasy and how points work, third place should not have 1,500 points right now.
I've been one of the highest scorers, and I'm down in fifth. I was in first, undefeated for a while, and then my team just...
I know.
That's another thing in fantasy, too, is your team gets cold and gets hot. Like...
That's hockey. Sorry.
No.
On my screen. It's supposed to be football. And
No, like, my team has put up numerous 180-point games in that league. And they've also put up, way below their projection. The same with the podcast league. It's the same thing. The projection is always this, and you underachieve every time. And then all of a sudden your team just starts balling out. It's weird. And there's really no way to predict that.
Yeah, there's not. So, I do have an Oscar lock. Like I said, he has given me one parlay to put together. He said it's a lock, though. So, Seahawks, Rams, Broncos. Take the money line on those. Martin, if you're listening, $50. Just kidding.
He ain't listening.
I sent him the link. So, but no, like I said, I asked Oscar for any locks. He's like, yeah, the only ones they have this week are the Seahawks, Rams, and Broncos. It's hard. It's hard to bet. Oscar is a betting person, and it's hard to give these bets and try to give the recommendations because of how crazy the league's been this week or year. So,
who are they playing?
Let's see. Who did I say? Seahawks, Rams, and Broncos?
Yeah.
Seahawks play the Falcons.
I'll take that.
Rams play the Cardinals.
I'll take that too.
And Broncos play the Raiders. Yeah, that's a lot.
Oh, yeah. Easy.
All right. I updated our standings our records for our picks.
Oh, yeah. We haven't done this in like 3 weeks.
I know. But it's all up to date, all added up. We'll start with Blake's record. Blake is sitting at 5-7-1.
Oh, shit.
It's doable.
It is.
Very doable for him.
I got faith.
I low-key do too. I don't want to give him $100 of my dollars, but I'm gonna if he does. And he's got a chance. He's got to get another dub this week to keep him in contention. So he's like the Chiefs. Must win every week. So yeah, Blake is sitting at 5-7-1. Bryce is sitting at 29-17-1. Ethan is sitting at 26-20-1. And I'm sitting at 20-26-1.
Catching up,
So
Bryce.
you're catching up to Bryce. I started to a little, but then it took a turn this week. I had 6 losses. No,
you had a rough week.
I had 4 out of the 6. God else. So, sorry, it is what it is. I'm going to make my picks next week, and I'm not going to give a shit what y'all say about it. So, I'll be ready for the whatever team wins to be in the DMs, though, in the comments section. So, you're invited. Please come. Say your piece. I'm going to say my piece right back to you. But say your piece, please. It is welcomed. Encouraged, even.
Encourage, that's a good word.
There you go, right?
Good way to put it.
All right. Let's do our picks real quick, and then we'll get the hell out of here. Thursday night, we got the Cowboys and Lions. You go first. You go first, then I'll go. Okay. And then we'll do Bryce's.
Okay. Kind of hard to not pick the Cowboys the way they're playing. I'm going to pick them again the same reason I picked them last week. Their defense is getting healthier, getting better. And Dak, Lamb, and Pickens is just a gross dynamic in the NFL right now. The top wide receiver duo, for sure. And, oh, there he is. He's been watching. He has had to come in and say that he about to leave, huh? Yeah, Cowboys offense looks great. Defense is getting better. I'm back on track, so I'm going Cowboys. Lions have also been questionable, and they're not going to have Amon-Ra. But they do have Gibbs, so it is scary.
It's so hard for me not to pick the Lions right now because it's in Detroit.
Well,
you know what I mean? But I think the weather being the way it is in a dome, I think just benefits the Cowboys offense. I think their defense has been playing a little bit better week in and week out. It showed being the last 2 teams that they beat. I think, like you said, they're on a streak. It's so hard not to pick the Lions in Detroit, but I'm going to go with the Cowboys as well.
Really? I thought you were going to pick the Lions there for a minute.
I wanted to. I almost did. Bryce also picked the Cowboys.
Y'all jumped on the Cowboy bandwagon after that last week. I see.
Like I said, I don't want to. It's just look at
what
they're doing. The last couple of weeks, their defense has been playing really good, and that's what they need to happen for them to be successful. So,
getting Overshown back from injury, getting Logan on that trade, and then what's his name? Dexter? Not Dexter. Is that his name, Daniel? I'm blanking. Defensive tackle in their trade.
I can't think of his name either, but I know who you're talking about.
Ever since they got those 3 guys incorporated in that defense, it's completely changed there. I don't think they're elite by any means on defense, and they can be beat, but they've been playing really damn good.
Yeah. Monday night game, we have the Eagles and the Chargers. In LA. Eagles coming off 2 losses. They lose. You think they lose a third?
100%.
Damn.
Williams, there you go. Cowboys fan got my back.
So you're going Chargers?
Well, shit, I don't know, man. So Herbert is not going to play?
It has not been said yet, no. He is getting surgery on his non-throwing wrist. I think it happened today.
He's going to go out there and be like Aaron Rodgers with like a thing on his end.
Yeah, a club on the other end. The problem is the Chargers need to keep winning.
Yeah.
To be in the playoffs in that division. They need Herbert to come out and play. Who's even the fucking backup in LA?
Trey Lance.
Oh shit, he is. He actually had a good preseason.
Yeah,
Remember? This might be an opportunity to just sit Herbert and let Trey Lance go ball out for a week.
Well,
the Chargers are in the Chiefs are in must-win game. If they fuck up once, they're done. Like, you know what I mean? The Chargers can't have a demise.
Oh,
yeah, but I'm talking about in terms of the division. Yeah. So,
shit, no.
Damn, it's hard to say. It's if Trey Lance plays. See, that doesn't matter because I think if Herbert plays, he's better than the Eagles too.
I had the Chargers circled as my pick, but then I didn't realize Herbert was getting surgery on his hand.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna ride it out. I'm gonna go Chargers. They've been putting up like 30 points a game the last few weeks.
I'm going Chargers too. Fuck Philly.
Yeah. And the Eagles suck. Where the
Trash
Philly
bag.
fans at? They're gonna be on the videos later.
Oh, they're in my TikTok.
Yeah, they're gonna be there. Probably eating horse poop or something. I don't know. But no, I thought the Eagles' defense was pretty legit until they gave up 200-yard rushes to the Bears, who I don't think they're almost kind of like frauds to me in a way. Like they've been winning close games. They've been playing good. I'm not sure. Come playoff time, they'll probably lose. I don't think they're going to beat a bunch of great teams in the playoffs. But their defense was lacking. Saquon Barkley is kind of just MIA this year. AJ Brown's MIA this year.
I called that.
Like, I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on in Philly. Yeah, Philly's going to lose. Screw it. They suck.
All right. I'm sending out the bat signal.
Caw, caw.
It worked.
It is.
I'm
Yo,
literally
they're
playing Fortnite right
Fortnite.
now, boys.
Playing
Oh
Fortnite
my
right
God.
now.
Wow.
What up, Blake?
All right,
How many,
guys, I'm dead. I'll talk to you later.
how many kills did
What
you
up,
get?
boys? One.
One.
Oh,
All right.
what are we-
That's better than none.
One bot.
See if my team can clutch it. Kayla, finish the match for me. Finish the match for me, Kayla.
Good thing you checked your phone.
What's
then.
up, boys?
What's up,
What's
man?
up, man? He got
Yeah,
as
man,
many
why-
kills as he got
It
wins
buzzed, and I
last
looked at
week.
my watch and was like, Daniel,
You're like,
What's
oh,
that?
Shit, I'm late.
It's settled.
well, Daniel usually texts me and tells me when we start.
I sent you the link so long ago. 6:55.
I just got it. Okay, whatever.
You just saw it.
What's up, boys?
What's up, man?
Chilling, man.
Chilling.
We were talking about you earlier. How your record for the season? You are 5-7-1.
You're right there.
You're right there. There's 14,
Right there.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 weeks left, including this week. You only really need to win 3. If you win 3 more out of these next 2,
I'll get that
out of these
$100.
next 5, you'll get $100. You'll have a winning record.
Yeah, he can do it.
And Blake's gonna say, you know what? Double it and give it to the next person.
No,
The
no,
next
no,
person's
no.
gonna.
He got a win last week, right?
He did.
So I got to win with the Broncos.
He
Good.
did get a win with the Broncos. Broncos almost didn't.
Almost there.
That game went into overtime, and the Washington Commanders scored a touchdown and went for 2 to take the lead instead of 1 to tie it up. So you almost lost it.
Hey, I just want to talk about this clip that I've been seeing all day on the internet about the New York Giants punter or kicker missing that field goal.
Oh my God! Yes,
Yeah.
bring it up. Did you hear him try to defend himself in the media?
No, what did he say?
They interviewed him and in the locker room, and he said when he was going to kick it, he saw that the holder, the bottom was moving. That the bottom, they showed the clip. That bottom didn't budge. That bottom did not move. He said it. The top moved a little, but that bottom did not move at all. So he said he
it
saw
wasn't a
moving,
clean set,
and he
for
pulled
sure.
up. For sure, it wasn't. But
No.
the excuse he made was terrible. Everyone in America saw it. It was the only game plan.
What else?
Got to blame it on someone else.
Yeah. You gotta blame it on
wait.
somebody.
I saw somebody commented on Facebook that he went out to run a route after he missed the kick, bro. He kicked it and missed it, went trying to make a block, and then when the holder was about to throw it, he ran out and put his hands up to like have him throw it to him.
It
That's
was weird.
hilarious.
Everybody froze for like 2 seconds because
Like, I've never
nobody
seen
knew
that
what
happen.
was going on.
The camera turned to Jackson Dart right before it went to commercial, and he goes, "Oh my God." Oh man, yeah, I've never seen anything like that. It was terrible. His first name is Young Ho, so it's Young Wei, but it's spelled Young Ho.
He's a little young hoe.
Yep. This Sunday, the game is the Texans versus the Chiefs in Arrowhead, so in Kansas City.
Oh, gotta go with my Chiefs then, man.
Gotta go with the Chiefs.
Yeah.
The Texans have a better record. So
You know. Oh, I guess.
No, you don't change it. You
No.
stick with your guns.
No. Yeah, let's go Chiefs. Let's go Chiefs. Chiefs for the domination.
This is to get them one game away from 500 at week 14. Not terrible.
Doing a lot better than you thought, Daniel?
100%. It's because he doesn't really care about football, but he cares about winning, and he's a competitive person. I know that about Blake, and I know that he wants to have a good record. So hasn't been doing homework, but I'm sure he has more football conversations this year than he's ever had in his life with people that are not me,
you're absolutely right.
Which is crazy. So
he's secretly over there watching Red Zone on the weekends.
His brother, if he was smart, his brothers are very knowledgeable about sports, so like they could help him out. And I'm sure at family dinners they're having some conversations. But like I said, he knows a little more than he's letting on. He does not know who players are. Some people showed up today at his work and
Cardinals team
Cardinals
showed up,
players, and he had no idea who they were. Ethan said you thought they were maintenance workers.
No, I knew they were Cardinals players. They got in some really nice cars, and I just killed them with kindness. Hey guys, have a great day. You know, like,
you can't park there. Just kidding. You should have said, "Hey guys, I make weekly picks on a podcast every single week. Check me out."
Check me out.
Don't know what I'm talking about, but I make picks.
Yeah.
How was your hunting trip?
I killed a big deer.
Nice.
Yeah.
Just you, or did Shane and your boy, Shane and the other guy, get one too?
Nope, I was the only one with the tag.
Oh, they were just along for the hunt. Nice.
Yep. Yeah, I got a big deer.
So we're getting
good. No
salami or backstrap or jerky for
that man ain't paying to
white elephant.
Man, no, you know who's eating that right now? The Cowboys and the bugs and the.
No,
you bought it all.
I took it to the butcher yesterday.
Yeah.
Dang.
And I'm gonna get my deer shoulder mounted. So.
Very nice.
How did you shoot it low so that you have more? Like how high?
I shot it right in the kill spot, right behind the front leg.
He's a marksman over there, man.
Yep.
He don't miss.
Yeah. I missed my first two shots. Hit him on my third.
You'd have to say that.
Deer, huh?
Stupid deer.
Well, you have a. I can't even say it, but.
Yeah, you're good. Don't say it.
Yeah.
Stay away from it. All right, Blake, you can get back to your Fortnite game.
Kayla's playing the rest of the
How you like the no bus driver?
I hate it.
They got that's like a tsunami wave that you like take in, right?
Yeah. It's not as fun as it used to be.
Download RedSec, bro. You can play with a.
No.
Yeah, whatever. I'll get better, and then I'll be like, dude, this new season's so cool. But
I love it, man. I get so many wins. My gold crowns are off the chart.
3 right now.
See,
so.
Look at. All right, brother. I'll catch you later.
Where's Bryce?
He's sick.
Where's Bryce?
He's bleaching his hair.
He's not bleaching his hair. That'd be funny if he shows up next time bleached hair, but he's sick. He texted us that he was sick today.
Yeah, he's not feeling good.
Okay.
Yeah, I almost called in. I almost called in the lefty.
Just let me know. If you would have called me and told me, I would have been here.
You've just been sitting there like, I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. I don't even know what a brown is.
Brown paper bag.
See?
Hey. Brown fans do wear that.
On their heads. That's crazy.
Oh, yeah. Wow. That is crazy.
All right, buddy.
All right.
You have a good one.
Later, Blake.
Catch you boys later.
Locked in.
Play the music.
Start in the middle.
Man, audio guy, man.
He's fired. He's fired. All right. Texans Chiefs. Who you got?
I'm going Texans. Picked them a couple weeks ago, and number one defense. Their offense is clicking. CJ Stroud's back. I mean, Higgins, Nico Collins getting involved. Woody Mark's a little banged up, but Nick Chubb came in that game a lot last week, and he did well. So I am, what are they, 4-0 now, the last 4 games? 5-0,
Yeah.
something like that? Something
I think
crazy.
4-0, 3 with Mills and 1 with
Mills.
Stroud.
Yeah. So, defense playing the way it is, I'm going Texans again. Chiefs just haven't looked great, so
I would not be surprised if the Texans win, but I'm taking the Chiefs because I think it's a must-win. I don't think that, like I said, that against the Cowboys on Thanksgiving, they had leeway. They no longer have that. They cannot afford to lose any more games this season. So I think because of that reason, I think they're going to pull it out in Arrowhead. If the game was in Houston, I think it'd be a little bit different. I think Houston would have that home field advantage. Their defense is playing lights out, like you said. I just think Andy Reid and Mahomes are going to will them to a W, but I think they fight for it, and I think they're going to have to earn it. So
I feel like for like the last 4 or 5 weeks, everybody in the world's, oh, this is a must-win for the Chiefs, and then they lose. And then, oh, this is a must-win for the Chiefs, and then they lose. Like, how many must-wins do they get, man?
Well, when you're the reputation that you uphold, where you're like, Patrick Mahomes hasn't missed an AFC championship since he's been to one, like,
he bounced
they're all must-wins, yeah, 100%. And I'm excited for it, but I don't think they go down. I don't think they go down without a fight. I think they go down swinging, and they get close, and then it's like more dramatic that way that they don't get it.
No. I don't know. Hard to bet against a good defense. DeMeco Ryans got that defense firing on all cylinders, man.
See, and that's the difference between him and Raheem Morris is they're both player coaches, but the difference is the scheme and the ability to coach a team in a position you know what I mean? I feel like Raheem Morris he was a running back, that he probably is the running back coach right now as the head coach there. You know what I mean? He's not the offensive coordinator, not the defensive coordinator. DeMeco Ryans comes from being a DC already. So it's you know what I mean? So Bryce took the Chiefs as well. And I think we missed him on his last one against the Chargers Eagles. Bryce took the Eagles.
Interesting.
Yeah. So yeah. There we go.
Those the Chargers, right?
I did. I took the Chargers. Yeah.
Okay.
I went Cowboys, Chargers, Chiefs. You went Cowboys, Chargers, Texans, and Bryce went Cowboys, Eagles, Chiefs. So yeah. So Bryce said it's home game for the Chiefs. Like I said, I think that plays a factor. It 100% does, especially this late into the season. That game's in Houston. It's no question. I think Houston is winning that game, no question. So, but like I said, I'm picking the Chiefs because their hands on the table. You know what I mean? They don't really have another choice. But I would not be surprised if the Texans win this game and continue to move forward. Making that division even more harder for the Colts.
Shouldn't be surprised because they are. So
we'll see.
I want to look at something.
And that's not because I don't like Stroud. Even though I don't like Stroud.
I was looking at games they lost at home.
Chiefs?
Mm-hmm. Lost to the Eagles. And
they lost to the Colts. No, they beat the Colts.
Yeah, they beat the Colts.
At home, they have only lost to the Eagles.
Yeah.
Oh, no, wait. The Bears, too? No, they beat the brakes off the Bears.
That was a preseason game.
Oh yeah.
And 2 points ain't breaks.
Yeah, the one I saw was like 41-10.
Oh.
I went too far back, I think. I don't think I was in the year 2022. But yeah, all their games at home, except for the Eagles, they've won.
I mean, 2 of those games is the Raiders and Commanders.
Correct. One of them is the Ravens, though.
And then they got lucky against the Colts at the end, locked it off.
Mm-hmm. In overtime, they had to work. Like I said, they had to work for it. I don't see them rolling the Texans by any means.
No.
So, all right, brother. That's all I got.
Cardinals, Saints, Giants, Raiders, and Titans have all been eliminated from NFL playoff contention.
Did you say Giants?
Yep.
All right.
Sorry,
I will
man.
take a high pick. Realistically, with the team we have, we could trade the number 1 pick, trade out of that.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Trade down with our team and get another veteran piece that's going to help us out. Offensive lineman, you know what I mean? Something. Or another receiver that's going to complement Malik Neighbors. I think Wandale is our slot guy. Like, I think we find another 2 and keep Wandale in the slot. And I think that he excels next year. Right now, he's like the number 9 receiver in the league in terms of production. Like, that man's playing out of his mind. It helps with Malik not being there. Yes, he's got to. But yeah, that's all I got, bro. You got anything else?
Nope. I don't think so.
All right. Well, hopefully we get Bryce back next week. In the playoffs, I think I want to do like a fan segment. I have some friends that are fans of certain teams, and in the playoffs when we get there, and we'll have less teams and things to talk about. I feel we'll bring them on and have them talk on here if they're willing, and talk about why they think their team's gonna do good and why they think their team made it, and just something, something different.
That's a cool idea. So I haven't looked at it yet, but I'm pretty sure what I've read is the Sleeper app is the best one to use for the Vampire League. That being said, because you can add players that don't play. So like Ben Roethlisberger, Michael Vick, and the Vampire can draft those players specifically so you don't have to manually input anything.
What do you mean?
You just draft,
like they're available to pick from. Gotcha.
You can pick them, but they don't play. So then they can fill out their team, then just drop everybody. Commissioner has to lock the waivers or just tell everybody don't use it, and then the Vampire goes and does its thing.
Yeah. So that we can still do it online.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Which makes it way easier.
I don't mind entering the information either if we needed to, but yeah, I'm excited. That's the thing I think we're gonna do next year for sure. We'll run the Vampire League, and then I'm gonna do that 3-tier.
Yeah, be done.
So I think it'll be cool. All right, sir. You have a great rest of your week. Like I'm saying that, like I'm not about to talk to you the rest of the week.
Most likely.
Yeah, most likely. All right, week 18, episode 18 in the books. Week 14 coming up. Last week of buys. Should be a good one. A lot of implications for fantasy this week. And then even some very, very important games. Some teams are going to be eliminated. Some teams are going to shoot up to the top of their conference. Some teams are going to move from their top of their conference and become a wild card game. So watch some football this week. It's going to be a good one.
Hey, hit us up too. Tell us your situation, if you're going to make it or not, who you're playing, who you're missing. You got a bye week or you need 3 people to lose. Just be curious to see, and then maybe if we get some comments, we can talk about it next week.
Hey, I mean, like I said, they're encouraged. The only ones I'm getting are the fucking team that I pick against.
Oh. Yeah, we need to get the heat off Daniel. Hit us up with your fantasy team. Tell us your rosters. Tell us you're in the playoffs, so you secured it. You're out. You're about to make it. You're on the bubble, outside looking in. Do something.
I could take the heat.
Leave Daniel alone. He didn't do nothing to y'all except pick a bad team.
I could take the heat. You feel me?
Oh,
You feel me?
What is that?
Jenkins
Is that-
Peppers knows.
Is that a bottle of Jenkins Peppers hot
I made
sauce?
a promo post today of you talking. Did you see it?
No, I didn't see it yet.
It's just you talking up. Well, yeah. Well, Christmas is coming. Tamale season is coming. Hell yeah! Let's get it. All right, guys. Y'all have a good one. We out.
Well, later, chat. Not our music. Not this audio. We got to get a new audio guy next year, man.
The mouse was like right.
Powered
Killing
by
me with the
Riverside.
audio, man. I can't do it anymore.